What we tend to do with the darker feelings or the more negative feelings is to try and make them go away. Kids know that they're not acceptable, or at least that they upset people, and adults don't like them. We'd prefer they weren't there because they're inconvenient and they're in the way of what we want to happen. So we push them down, and then they go, oh, there, to the unconscious. So then we squash all, and this is what child psychotherapists deal with all the time, and what people don't like about child psychotherapists is that we look at all the nasty stuff that's squished down underneath. And we do that because people only come to us when things aren't working. If things are working, you can just ignore the unconscious and go ahead and live your lives. But if there's too much icky stuff squashed underneath, then it won't stay there where it's put, and it tends to really influence our behaviour and the way that we manage things. And there's lots of different research about how much of our behaviour is influenced by the unconscious, but all of them, with different figures, but all of them have a very high, I mean, we really are hugely influenced by things that we don't know we're doing and that we've squished under there. So if we've squished a lot of negative stuff under there, we're in trouble. It's the reason why, when consciously we're going, I really want this to work, I really want us to live well together, I want to be kind to my stepchildren, I want to control my temper, this is consciously who I want to be, and yet somehow we're not doing that. And I think we can be really hard on ourselves and think we're terrible, horrible people because we can't stop shouting, or we can't find it within ourselves to love a stepchild. But there's usually really good reason. There's usually stuff that needs to be unpicked and looked at. And I don't think anyone's a really horrible person. I think we're all just struggling with things that we might not know about consciously.